38-35. Bethany, who lost in Game 1 against Friends yesterday, turned around and did defeat St. Mary's in their elimination game yesterday afternoon at 5 p.m. So an interesting matchup. Bethany coming off the victory, Ottawa coming off a loss. But the Lady Braves, who have a record, as I mentioned, of 33-15, have played really well against Bethany over the last few years and will have an opportunity to get things started again after the bats have kind of been slow for the Lady Braves coming out of the gate in the KCAC tournament. We'll go ahead and take our first break of the Wise Guys Construction pregame show. You've been listening to Lady Braves Softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Scott Schultz of Comfort Care Homes on the renovation of their facility in Ottawa, completed by Wise Guys Construction.
Bill and Jason managed the project. They basically handled all the external communication with all the different parties, and it was a very smooth process. I was extremely satisfied. We've received nothing but compliments on the home and just really glad to have them involved. But I think Wise Guys is one of the leading construction firms in Ottawa.
Be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction, 785-229-5651.
The game doesn't stop.
Neither should you.
Wherever you go, the game goes too, using the enabled FM chip in your phone and the Next Radio app.
The Next Radio app brings real FM radio to your phone.
Just plug in your headphones and listen to the Next Radio app, and you'll save major data and battery life compared to streaming apps. Download the free Next Radio app today.
Next Radio, live and local, wherever you go.
Did you know Kansans with disabilities are nearly 3 times more likely to be victims of a crime? Are you a Kansan with a disability? Are you also a victim of crime? The Disability Crime Victims Unit may be able to provide you with free advocacy or civil legal services to respond to your disability rights needs as a crime victim. It doesn't matter how large or small the crime. It doesn't matter whether you reported this crime to anyone. If you are a person with a disability and a crime victim, contact the Disability Rights Center of Kansas to find out if their Disability Crime Victims Unit can help you. Call toll-free 877-776-1541 or go to drckansas.org. Content of this radio ad is sponsored by the Disability Rights Center of Kansas and this station. It is supported by subgrant number 18-VOCA-55, awarded through the Federal Office for Victims of Crime as administered by the Kansas Governor's Grants Program. It does not necessarily reflect the views of the Office of the Kansas Governor or the U.S. Department of Justice.
Welcome back, as we're just a few minutes away from the first pitch here in Game 1 of Day 2 of the KCAC softball tournament. And Lady Braves will take on the Bethany College Swedes. Ottawa's route to today, they beat McPherson yesterday 3-2 and then fell in the nightcap 9-1 to Oklahoma Wesleyan. So Oklahoma Wesleyan and Tabor were able to go 2-0 yesterday and will meet later this afternoon. The schedule's a little bit different than what we have on the bracket, so that game will take place after this one here on Field 2. We are on the championship field with the Jumbotron and the larger scoreboard. And then for Bethany, they fell in their first game to Friends yesterday, but turned around and knocked off St. Mary's, which was an upset as St. Mary's was the higher seed in that game. But they turn around and get the victory and get an opportunity to play Ottawa. And it is an elimination game, so if you lose any game from here on out, your season is over. And whoever wins this game will play at 5 o'clock, and then if they can win that one, they'll play at 7 p.m., so you could potentially play 3 games today here in Great Bend. Beautiful weather, sun out, a few clouds above us, temperature no greater than 77 degrees today. A little bit of a breeze, not the 57-degree weather we had yesterday evening for that matchup against Oklahoma Wesleyan, where the wind was blowing out to dead center. Oklahoma Wesleyan was actually able to finish off the game with a home run to left field to close it out, to get the 8-run run rule victory over the Lady Braves in 5 innings, as we will go ahead and take a look here at the starting lineups once they load here on my end. And we'll actually just go ahead and take a quick 1-minute break. When we come back, we'll give you those starting lineups. You've been listening to Ottawa University Lady Braves softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
When Ottawa Family Physicians chose to construct their new Ottawa Care Clinic inside Costantino's Price Chopper, they turned to Wise Guys Construction. Dr. John Gollier.
We knew they were reliable. Their reputation's excellent. I've known Jason and Bill for a long time, and I trusted them to do a good job. They've worked with our staff and kept our hassles to a minimum. No, I would have absolutely no hesitation recommending Wise Guys Construction.
For commercial or residential construction, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction, 785-229-5651. KOFO and State Farm agent Ryan Disbro are sending you to see the Kansas City Royals at the K this season. To win tickets, register at Ryan's State Farm office at 504 Redbud Avenue in Garnett. And you could be there to see the Royals host the Tampa Bay Rays on Tuesday, May 15th. We'll announce the winner on May 10th during the Brad Howard Early Morning Show.
Gordon, ground ball into right center. That's a hit. One run is in. 2 runs are in. And another man stopping at third. And the Royals have the lead.
Register now to see the Kansas City Royals from State Farm agent Ryan Disbro and KOFO.
Welcome back to the Wise Guys Construction pregame show. We'll go ahead and give you the starting lineups. We'll start with the visitors from Bethany College at 19 and 35. Batting first, the second baseman, Courtney Fudge. Batting second, the left fielder, Emma Wager. Batting third, the third baseman, Alyssa Montoya. Batting fourth, the shortstop, Sierra Flores. Batting fifth, the catcher, Elizabeth Inslee. Batting sixth, the right fielder, Shannon Williams. Batting seventh, the first baseman, Lexi Valentine. And batting eighth will be the designated player, Raylene Castro. Batting ninth, the center fielder will be Hannah Price. And on the mound for Bethany will be Ashley Ney. And we'll go ahead and take a look at the stats for Bethany this season when it comes to pitching. And Ashley Nava, 8-9 record, 4.31 ERA. It's pitched in 26 games and 102 innings pitched. Has 48 strikeouts. It gives up an average of 2.99. For the Lady Braves, same lineup that we saw from games 1 and 2 yesterday. Batting first, the left fielder, Corey Lacey. Batting second, the center fielder, Kinsey Stevens. Batting third, the right fielder, Peyton Matika. Batting fourth, the catcher, Elena Cott-Lori. Batting fifth, the designated player, Aaron Smith. Batting sixth, the first baseman, Jordan Sarnecki. Batting seventh will be the second baseman, Alexa Romero. Batting eighth, the third baseman, Sierra Retley. And then batting ninth, the shortstop, Tommy Lynn Hickman. And then on the mound will be Rebecca Clinton, who pitched game 1 and got the victory, and then had to come in the middle of the first inning after Amber Flummerfeld gave up 5 runs through 2/3 of an inning. And Clinton ended up giving up a 2-run single to end that inning, where the Lady Braves gave up 5, and then she accounted for the other 3 runs in that game, as Ottawa loses last night 8-1, and which is why they are in the losers bracket today to take on the Lady Swedes from Bethany College. We'll go ahead and wrap up the Wise Guys Construction pregame show as we're about 5 minutes away from first pitch. You've been listening to Ottawa University Lady Braves softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Thank you for listening to the Wise Guys Construction Braves pregame show on KOFO. Game time is next.
Anyone can call themselves a construction company, slap a sign on the side of their truck, and drive around town looking for work. Is that who you want to hire? No. You're smarter than that. Wise Guys Construction at 108 North Main in Ottawa has been in business for 13 years, building new residential homes, adding additions and finishing basements, solving commercial structure needs for businesses, and repairing damage left behind from fire or water. When it comes to who you hire for residential and commercial construction needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction at 785-229-5651.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Ottawa University Lady Braves softball, live from the KCAC postseason tournament in Great Bend. Being brought to you by Constantino's Price Chopper, Subway, Ransom Memorial Health, Wise Guys Construction, Ottawa University, and Arvest Bank. Now let's return to the field and join KOFO's Casey Weaver for Ottawa University Lady Braves softball.
Welcome back, as we're just about set for first pitch, as they are announcing the starting lineups on our end, looking at some players that Ottawa is going to have to deal with today from the Bethany side. The top average goes to Sierra Flores. She bats .417, and she will be in the 4 spot for Bethany College. Leading home run hitter for this team is Alyssa Montoya. She has 6 home runs. Flores also leads this team in RBIs with 39. Nava is the number 1 pitcher for Bethany. As I mentioned, that record of 8-9. Not a strikeout pitcher by any means, does have the velocity, but wants to use that breaking pitch that she has, and also a little bit of a rise ball to get hitters to chase. And Ottawa really needing a game to break out of a little bit of a slump offensively, and it's got to come from the top of the lineup, which really had some issues throughout the game, both in Game 1 against McPherson, which was really a grind, and then that Game 2 game against Oklahoma Wesleyan, where they were facing the number 1 pitcher in Ashley Capps, and she really controlled everything against the Lady Braves' top of the lineup. It was the middle to the bottom half of the lineup that really took care of business for the Lady Braves yesterday, as Ottawa will take the field. We'll run through the defensive alignment for the Lady Braves. Corey Lacey in left field, Kenzie Stevens in center, Peyton Matika in right field. At third base, Sierra Retley, shortstop, Tommy Lynn Hickman, second baseman, Alexa Romero, first base, Jordan Sarnecki, and then your battery for this game will be Elena Cottlori behind the plate, and Rebecca Clinton as your pitcher, as head coach Jay Cant in his 17th season, looking for his second KCAC tournament championship, has 6 other runner-up appearances. And we are going to get this one started. There will not be a national anthem, so we will go ahead and keep it here as the Lady Braves will have Rebecca Clinton on the mound. The senior will step to the pitcher's plate to get things started. As the field in pristine condition. By the time the Lady Braves played on this field yesterday, it had already taken 3 games to it, and looks much nicer today than it did at the end of yesterday. A lot of credit, again, given to the Great Bend Sports Complex staff, as had about 1.5 to 2 inches of rain that was dumped on the complex 2 days ago. And since that point, it has been dry and warm as you can expect. It's about 77 degrees here today, as the sun predicted all afternoon. And as we hit the evening, it'll remain in the low 70s. Don't expect it to drop down in the 50s again, but if the Lady Braves are playing by 7 o'clock tonight, that would mean they won their first 2 games of the day. They are able to get the victory here. They'll play at 5 p.m. this afternoon. First hitter for Bethany is going to be Courtney Fudge, the second baseman. Fudge batting .326, no home runs, 26 RBIs. Bethany going with the gray pants with the gold jersey outlined in blue, numbers in blue, Swedes written across the chest, white outline on those numbers, blue socks, and white shoes. Is Rebecca Clinton ready to go? Fudge will bat from the right side. And Clinton will get us started with a fastball that's fouled to the net for strike 1. Ottawa going with their version of away jerseys, which is black jersey, black pants, with Ottawa across the chest outlined in white. Numbers right below that, also outlined in white. Black socks with the white stirrups and white shoes. No balls, 1 strike to Fudge, who again fouls it away. And the count goes to 0-2 on Fudge. Clinton at .331 ERA, 169 innings pitched, giving up a .280 average, and has 150 strikeouts this season. Rise ball that's fouled away again by Fudge, and the count remains at 0-2. Clinton pitched all 7 innings in Game 1 and then pitched 4 innings in Game 2. In the loss against Oklahoma Wesleyan, Amber Flummerfeld actually got the loss in that game, and she pitched 2/3 of an inning. This one's going to be hit down to second base. Romero has to be quick with it, and Fudge is going to be safe at first. And Bethany gets their first runner on here in the top of the first inning. And that pitch landed in front of Romero, had a lot of backspin, and really died in front of her there at second. And Fudge, running hard out of the box, gets a leadoff single, and we'll see a bunt attempt here. This one in the air. Clinton can't make the play, and all the runners are going to be, they're going to be able to throw Fudge out at second, as Fudge didn't leave the base at first. She thought Clinton might have been able to dive and make the catch. Smart move by Clinton, though, as she overran the softball, picks it up, and then throws out Fudge at second. The Lady Braves able to get the lead runner and 1 out here in the top of the first inning. That'll bring Alyssa Montoya to the plate for Bethany with a runner on first. That pitch fouled away. And the count will go to 0-1. So that'll be Walter standing on second. Make that Wager standing at second for Bethany. Wager able to go to first after the runner at first was thrown out at second, and Clinton able to get Montoya to swing over the top of that one, and the count goes to 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to the third baseman. Clinton set and fires with the rise ball, and it's hit straight up in the air, and it's going to be foul. So the count will remain at 0-2. Ottawa could potentially play 3 games today. But you got to win the first one and focus on winning the first one to move on in the bracket. Rise ball again that's fouled away by Montoya, and the count will remain at 0-2. For Montoya, she's batting .355. 6 home runs, 35 RBIs. Clinton again set and delivers. Rise ball that's high for ball 1, and the count goes to 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the top of the first, no score. Rise ball again that Montoya lays off of, and the count goes to even at 2-2. Clinton rocks and fires, and she'll strike out Montoya. She'll swing under that fastball. And that's the first strikeout of the afternoon for Rebecca Clinton. And that's 2 outs. As still standing on first base is Wager. And this one's fouled back to the screen for strike 1 as she will face Sierra Flores. Flores batting .417. 5 home runs, 39 RBIs. No balls, 1 strike to Flores, and she'll swing over the top of the rise ball, and the count goes to 0-2. Clinton will step out of the circle for a second and gather herself. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the top of the first. Delivery from Clinton is a rise ball high, and the count goes to 1-2. This is one of 2 games going on in the losers bracket. Fastball high again. And the count goes to 2-2. Friends is taking on McPherson in the other matchup going on right now. Fastball down the middle that's hit off the side of the bat, and making the catch at third base is Rentley with the soft pop fly as Ottawa gives up no runs on 1 hit. And they're coming to the plate here in the bottom of the first. You're listening to Ottawa University Lady Braves softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Cosentino's Price Chopper may not look a day over 65, but they're celebrating their 70th anniversary, and they're doing it with a huge sale. Don't miss out on the hottest prices of the year at Cosentino's Price Chopper in South Ottawa, celebrating low prices since 1948.
What it means to be an OU Brave is to be yourself. What I've learned here is I've created memories with friends, and I was actually really comfortable being in my own skin here. Everybody has their own personality, and we're all unique here, just trying to live significant lives. And I think I'm going to leave here with an imprint that will last forever and that I can hold on to and look back at and laugh at and see that I not only learned something, but I created friendships and memories that will always stick with me. That's what it means to be brave, to be yourself.
Be a brave. Visit ottawa.edu. Subway of Ottawa is proud to be a longtime supporter of the area sports teams and wishes the OU Lady Braves softball and OU men's baseball teams the best of luck in the KCAC tournament. Download the Subway app to order ahead, and don't forget, it's always Subway my way at Subway of Ottawa.
Welcome back. Is Ottawa able to, after giving up a leadoff single, able to get 3 straight outs and head into the bottom of the first inning with a score of 0-0. On the mound here for Bethany this afternoon is going to be Ashley Nava. 4.31 ERA, 8-9 record. This will be her 17th game started. It is her 27th appearance. And it's going to be Corey Lacey to lead it off for Ottawa to start things off, as she will bat from the left side, as she usually does, as one of the best slap hitters in this conference. Ottawa needing some production from the top of the lineup, as yesterday they only managed 3 runs in Game 1 and 1 run in Game 2. And when Ottawa's been able to get Corey Lacey on base, she has been dangerous. And she takes a breaking ball outside for ball 1. The count goes to 1-0. Lacey, .339 average, 1 home run, 24 RBIs on the season. Lacey with 58 hits, and she'll take a breaking ball down the middle for strike one, and the count goes to 1-1. Lacey, the left fielder, takes a breaking ball in the dirt, and the count goes to 2-1. Ottawa's record at 33-15. They finished conference play at 15-7, which got them the 3 seed in this tournament. Pitch from Nava in the dirt, and the count goes to 3-1. A little bit more energy in the dugout today for Ottawa. Very tense in that matchup against Oklahoma Wesleyan last night, and Lacey takes a ball inside, and she'll walk on 5 pitches. And the Lady Braves get their first runner on here in the bottom of the first inning. And that'll bring Kinsey Stevens to the plate. Stevens, the center fielder, bats from the right side. And she'll bunt it right back to the pitcher. Up with it is the third baseman, and she'll make a nice play to get Stevens out at first. But Lacey moves to second on the sacrifice bunt. So now a runner in scoring position for Ottawa as Peyton Mateka comes to the plate. Lacey standing on second for Ottawa. 1 out here in the bottom of the first, and Mateka takes strike one with a fastball. Count goes to 1-1. Mateka, the freshman from Parker, Colorado, has added some much-needed power to this lineup. She's going to hit this one to third base. Keeping it in play is the third baseman and throwing her out at first, and Lacey stuck at second, didn't go to third. And so they're going to say it's a foul ball, as at third base, Montoya lets it go foul. Would have had Mateka out by a mile. Instead, let it go foul, and the count remains at 0-2. Nava's pitch is high, 4-1, and the count goes to 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning. Mateka hits this one foul, and making a run for it is the second baseman, but she can't make the play. And even if she does make that play, I think Lacey still tags up, as Fudge was running after that one from her second base position. Unable to come up with it, though, and so Mateka lives to fight another day here as the count goes to 1-2. 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning. We're tied at 0. Mateka hits this one deep to left field. And fortunately, it's right at the left fielder, Wager. And that's out number 2. And to the plate will come the catcher, Elena Cott-Lori. Cott-Lori bats from the right side. Where's the number 25? And she hits this one right back to the pitcher, Nava. Plenty of time to field it, and we'll throw out Cott-Lori at first for the final out of the inning. So no runs on no hits for the Lady Braves as we head to the top of the second. Listen to Ottawa University Lady Braves softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Ransom Memorial Health knows that for expecting moms and dads, education is the key for a positive birth experience. So they invite you to sign up for the next childbirth class that starts July 23rd. Give your newborn the best possible start. Call 229-8458 or find out more at ransom.org.
I came here to run cross country, and it ended up being way different than I thought it was going to be. It's unlike anything I've ever been a part of to be on the team. Everyone is so completely different. There are people you never thought you'd be friends with, nothing like your outside friends, but somehow you all click to be the same and have the same interests, but yet completely different. Everyone's always there for you. It's not just about running. Friendships and families, like they're your siblings when you're away from home. That's what it means to be a part of the Braves cross country and track team, to be a family.
Be a Brave. Visit ottawa.edu. Come to Constantino's Price Chopper in South Ottawa for a huge sale through May 22nd. It's their 70th anniversary, and they're celebrating by giving you the hottest prices of the year and the courteous customer service that's been their mission since 1948. Constantino's Price Chopper, 120 East 19th in Ottawa.
Welcome back here to Great Bend as we head to the top of the second inning. Ottawa was able to get a leadoff runner on base with the walk. Lacey would get as far as second base, but was stranded there. And Ottawa left 7 runners on base in Game 1 against McPherson. Luckily, Ottawa was able to get a big pinch hit double from senior Sydney Lair to break that tie open in the 6th inning. As Clinton starts her second inning of work, had 2 strikeouts in the first inning, and she will face the middle of the lineup here for Bethany. Lady Swedes, 19-35 this season. And it'll be Elizabeth Inslee, the catcher, to lead it off. She's the 5th batter in the lineup. She's batting .333, no home runs, 25 RBIs this season. Clinton rocks and fires, and she will get a swinging strike to start the at-bat, and the count goes to 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. Fastball high, and Inslee chases it. The count goes to 0-2. Count at 0-2. Clinton fires, rise ball, and Inslee strikes out on 3 pitches, and Clinton gets her 3rd strikeout of the game. That's the first out here in the top of the second. To the plate, we'll bring number 18, Shannon Williams, the right fielder. And she's going to hit this one to left field, and that's going to drop right in front of Corey Lacey. And she'll pick it up and fire it in, and a first hit of the game here for Bethany. And to the plate will become Lexi Valentine, 7th batter for the Swedes. And she takes a fastball on the outside corner for strike 1. Second pitch on the way, and Valentine swings over the top of that one, and the count goes to 0-2. Standing on first is Inslee. That is the second hit of the day, as they did give the hit to Fudge in the first inning. Thought they might have given an error. They do give a hit, and striking out on 3 pitches is Inslee. And Clinton has her 4th strikeout. So 2 outs here in the top of the second. And Clinton will face the designated player, Raylene Castro, and she fouls it away down the left field line for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. 2 outs in the top of the second. Our game is knotted at 0. Clinton wears the protective face mask in the circle. A lot of pitchers going with that look now these days. Kind of have to. Fastball that's a little high and called the ball, and the count goes to 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. Pitch from Clinton is hit right to the shortstop, making the play is Hickman for out number 3. Lady Braves give up no runs on 1 hit as we head to the bottom of the second. You'll listen to University of Lady Braves softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KLFO.
Subway of Ottawa is proud to be a longtime supporter of the area sports teams and wishes the OU Lady Braves softball and OU men's baseball teams the best of luck in the KCAC tournament. Download the Subway app to order ahead, and don't forget, it's always Subway my way at Subway of Ottawa.
What it means to be an OU Brave is to be yourself. What I've learned here is I've created memories with friends, and I was actually really comfortable being in my own skin here. Everybody has their own personality, and we're all unique here, just trying to live significant lives. And I think I'm going to leave here with an imprint that will last forever and that I can hold on to and look back at and laugh at and see that I not only learned something, but I created friendships and memories that will always stick with me. That's what it means to be brave, to be yourself.
Be a brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
We came to Arvest Bank to learn about free blue checking. What do you like best about your account with no monthly fee?
Just, it's convenient, it's free. When they told me it's free, I was like, what?
I've used several other banks in the past, and so it was very nice to switch to one that had an actually free checking account.
It's just one less thing you have to worry about taking out of your budget.
Do you know the monthly fee for your checking account?
Oh, yes. 0.
Congratulations. Arvest Bank. Our customers say it best.
Come to Costantino's Price Chopper in South Ottawa for a huge sale through May 22nd. It's their 70th anniversary, and they're celebrating by giving you the hottest prices of the year and the courteous customer service that's been their mission since 1948. Costantino's Price Chopper, 120 East 19th in Ottawa.
Welcome back to Great Bend, Kansas, as leading off the bottom of the second inning will be Erin Smith, the designated player. She's batting .326. And Smith will face Ashley Nava, who starts her second inning here. And she was able to, she gave up a leadoff walk, but then got the next 3 hitters to finish off the bottom half of the inning. Still tied at 0. And it will be Smith, Sarnecki, and Romero for the Lady Braves here in the bottom of the second inning. First pitch from Nava catches the outside corner for strike 1. Smith batting .348, 3 home runs, 33 RBIs. Pitch from Nava is in the dirt, and Smith swings over the top of it for strike 2. The count at 0-2 to the designated player, Erin Smith. Smith, a junior from Wiley, Texas, steps into the box, puts that front foot almost on the front line of the box, and she takes a ball in the dirt. The count goes to 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes to Erin Smith. And she takes another one in the dirt, and the count goes even at 2-2. No outs here in the bottom of the second. Smith, the leadoff batter in this inning. Pitch from Nava is high, and it's driven into the gap. And this is going to go for extra bases, and it hits off the fence. Smith turns for 2, and now she's going to dig for 3. She's going to slide, and she's going to be out at third. Great relay play from center field to get Smith sliding into third, trying to stretch that double into a triple. And that is the first out of the inning. And that'll bring Jordan Sarnecki to the plate. Pitch in the dirt for ball 1 to Sarnecki. Great hit by Smith. Just better defense that time by the Swedes to throw her out at third, trying to stretch that double to a triple. Fastball that's fouled into the Bethany dugout off the screening in front of it for strike 1, and the count goes to 1-1. Sarnecki batting .291, 1 home run, 18 RBIs. She is a freshman from Elk Grove, California. Fastball outside, and the count goes to 2-1. Two balls and 1 strike. Fastball low in the dirt, and the count goes to 3-1. 3 balls and 1 strike to Sarnecki, the 6-hitter, and she takes a fastball outside, and she'll walk. Lady Braves have another base runner. And that'll bring up the 7-hitter, Alexis Romero, who was honored for first-team All-Conference yesterday. She also got an RBI single in Game 2, which she's been in a little bit of a slump, so we're talking with Matt Kincaid, my color commentator, yesterday. We felt like that might have been would have gotten her out of that slump, even though Lady Braves lose last night. If Alexis can get going, this team is so dangerous. And she'll take a breaking ball for strike 1, and the count goes even at 1-1. Romero was KCAC Player of the Week early on in the season. Had a little bit of a slump late in the season, but has the ability to really turn on it and drive the baseball. Diving play at third, but the ball goes foul as Montoya lays out for it. So Sarnecki standing on first base with 1 out. Romero behind in the count at 1-2. Romero, the junior infielder from Broken Arrow College, Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. She hits this one to short, and they'll make the play at short. They get the force out for out number 2, so Romero will stand on first now. And that brings to the plate Sierra Retley, the third baseman. Retley, a sophomore from Leavenworth, Kansas. First pitch is a fastball, and it catches the outside corner. No, I was going to say it's a ball. The count goes to 1-0. Retley, the right-hander, takes a fastball in the dirt for ball 2, and the count goes to 2-0. Delivery on the way is a fastball, still outside, and the count goes to 3-0. Three balls, no strikes to Retley. Fastball out inside this time, and it will be ball 4. And that is the third walk issued by Nava. Tommy Lynn Hickman will come to the plate, and we'll now have a meeting between the infield for Bethany, as catcher Inslee will go out and talk to her pitcher, Nava. Tommy Lynn Hickman, the slap hitter from that left side, had a rough day yesterday, 5 strikeouts between those 2 games for the Lady Braves. First pitch is going to be driven towards first base, takes a ricochet off the first baseman. It does stay in the infield. Loads the bases here with Corey Lacey coming to the plate. Hickman crushed that ball down the line, and luckily for the first baseman, Valentine, who is really feeling the effects, she kept it in front of her. If it goes past her, that ball's in the corner. And Valentine trying to walk it off as that hit the inside of her left foot. Valentine still walking around trying to shake that injury off. So bases loaded and 2 outs for Corey Lacey. Lacey, a sophomore from Edmond, Oklahoma. Chance to break this one open for the Lady Braves, who desperately need to get the offense going. Scored a total of 4 runs yesterday in 2 games, and she takes a breaking ball outside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to the lefty Corey Lacey. She faces Ashley Nava. Pitch from Nava is hit to center field. It will drop in front of the center fielder. And staying on third base after 1 run does score is Retley, but Ottawa strikes first as Alexa Romero scores from third on the RBI single from Corey Lacey. Ottawa strikes first. Kinsey Stevens steps up. She shows butt and brings it back. Now she's going to hit this one down the first base line rather softly. Lacey running to the bag, and she's tagged out for the third out, but the Lady Braves score 1 run on 1 hit as we head to the top of the third. Lady Braves lead 1-0. You're listening to University Lady Braves softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KLFO.
Subway of Ottawa is proud to be a longtime supporter of the area sports teams and wishes the OU Lady Braves softball and OU men's baseball teams the best of luck in the KCAC tournament. Download the Subway app to order ahead, and don't forget, it's always Subway my way at Subway of Ottawa. If you're expecting, you have 1,000 questions that Ransom Memorial Health can help answer with their next childbirth class starting July 23rd. Learn about the importance of nutrition, healthy labor, even tour the family birthplace. Find out more by calling 229-8458 or go online to ransom.org.
We came to Arvest Bank to learn about free blue checking. What do you like best about your account with no monthly fee?
Just, it's convenient, it's free. When they told me it's free, I was like, what?
I've used several other banks in the past, and so it was very nice to switch to one that had an actually free checking account.
It's just one less thing you have to worry about taking out of your budget.
Do you know the monthly fee for your checking account?
Oh, yes. 0.
Congratulations. Arvest Bank. Our customers say it best.
I came here to run cross country, and it ended up being way different than I thought it was going to be. It's unlike anything I've ever been a part of to be on the team. Everyone is so completely different. There are people you never thought you'd be friends with, nothing like your outside friends, but somehow you all click to be the same and have the same interests, but yet completely different. Everyone's always there for you. It's not just about running. Friendships and families like they're your siblings when you're away from home. That's what it means to be a part of the Braves cross country and track team, to be a family.
Be a Brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
Welcome back to Great Bend as the Lady Braves strike first and take a 1-0 lead in the bottom of the second. And here in the top of the third for the Swedes, it's going to be Hannah Price, followed by Courtney Fudge and Emma Wager. Some good defense by Bethany in that last inning kept Ottawa from really putting up a cricket number. They threw out Aaron Smith trying to stretch a double into a triple, and then kept balls in the infield that were meant to go to the outfield. As Ottawa left 3 on base to finish that inning. First pitch is a fastball that swinging over the top of it is Price for strike 1. Clinton starting her third inning of work. Fastball that Price swings over for strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes. As Clinton stands on that left side of the rubber. Make that the pitcher's plate. Rise ball that Clinton gets Price to fish on. And she picks up her 4th strikeout of the game. So 1 out here in the top of the third. We go back to the top of the Bethany lineup. Courtney Fudge had an infield single in her first plate appearance, and this one's going to be hit to short. Hickman up with it, throws it to first, and gets the out. So 1 pitch and 1 out. That gives the Lady Braves 2 outs here in the top of the third. And that brings to the plate Emma Wager, who bats from that left side. First pitch, rise ball high for ball 1. Wager, who had the sacrifice bunt in the first inning, fouls this one back, and the count goes even at 1-1. Pitch from Clinton is fouled just back into the net, and the count goes to 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs here in the top of the third. Ottawa leads 1-0. Well, over the Bethany College Swedes. KCAC softball tournament action. Rise ball, but just getting a piece of it is Wagger. Count will remain at 1-2. It is an elimination game here in the losers bracket. Winner will play at 5 o'clock. Rise ball that Clinton gets the strikeout. Her 5th of the game. And that does it for Bethany in the top of the third. No runs on no hits. We head to the bottom half. You're listening to Ottawa University Lady Braves softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Cosentino's Price Chopper may not look a day over 65, but they're celebrating their 70th anniversary, and they're doing it with a huge sale. Don't miss out on the hottest prices of the year at Cosentino's Price Chopper in South Ottawa, celebrating low prices since 1948. Subway of Ottawa is proud to be a longtime supporter of the area sports teams and wishes the OU Lady Braves softball and OU men's baseball teams the best of luck in the KCAC tournament. Download the Subway app to order ahead, and don't forget, it's always Subway my way. At Subway of Ottawa, Ransom Memorial Health knows that for expecting moms and dads, education is the key for a positive birth experience. So they invite you to sign up for the next childbirth class that starts July 23rd. Give your newborn the best possible start. Call 229-8458 or find out more at ransom.org.
We came to Arvest Bank to learn about free blue checking. What do you like best about your account with no monthly fee?
Just, it's convenient, it's free. When they told me it's free, I was like, what?
I've used several other banks in the past, and so it was very nice to switch to one that had an actually free checking account.
It's just one less thing you have to worry about taking out of your budget.
Do you know the monthly fee for your checking account?
Oh, yes. 0.
Congratulations. Arvest Bank. Our customers say it best.
What it means to be an OU Brave is to be yourself. What I've learned here is I've created memories with friends, and I was actually really comfortable being in my own skin here. Everybody has their own personality, and we're all unique here, just trying to live significant lives. And I think I'm going to leave here with an imprint that will last forever and that I can hold on to and look back at and laugh at and see that I not only learned something, but I created friendships and memories that will always stick with me. That's what it means to be brave, to be yourself.
Be a Brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
Becca Clinton now with 5 strikeouts through 3 innings. Has given up 2 hits with no earned runs as Ottawa leads 1-0, and they have a chance to add to that here as they bat in the bottom of the third against Ashley Nava. First hitter to face her will be Peyton Matika, the 3-hitter for the Lady Braves. Matika bats from the right side. As the Swedes will finally break the circle and will head out to their positions. Nava has pitched 2 innings, giving up 1 earned run, but her defense has made some big plays for her out in the field as Ottawa has scored 1 run on 3 hits. Nava is set and will deliver a rise ball high for ball 1. Count at 1-0. One ball and no strikes. Pitch from Nava is a breaking ball at the knees for strike 1, and the count goes even at 1-1. Wind is blowing out to right field very slightly as Matika turns on this one and sprays it foul for strike 2. Matika has 5 home runs on the season, along with 27 RBIs. She flied to left in the first inning. Breaking ball that's hit deep to left field. And this one's going to be caught at the warning track by Wagger for the first out. That one just got caught in the wind. She was batting from the left side. That one is easily gone, but because she drove it to left field, it just pushed it back into play. So Elena Cott-Lowry comes to the plate, also batting from that right side. And she takes a ball in the dirt for ball 1. Caught Lori, the catcher. Takes a fastball on the outside. 4-2, and the count at 2-0. Two balls and no strikes. Fastball outside, and the count goes to 3-0. The count. One out here in the bottom of the third inning. Ottawa leading 1-0. Fastball to Caught Lori down the middle for strike one, and the count goes to 3-1. She grounded to the pitcher in the first inning. Fastball is high, and she'll walk it down to first base. Ottawa will have a runner on first with one out. That'll bring Aaron Smith to the plate, who had a double and then was thrown out at third base, trying to stretch it to a triple. So a really nice relay throw out in center field from Price to Flores. Smith takes low for ball one, and the count goes to 1-0. Smith will step out of the box and take a couple practice swings as she dropped that double between center field and right field. And she takes another fastball outside, and the count goes to 2-0. Two balls and no strikes. Caught Lori standing on first base for the Lady Braves. Fastball low, and the count goes to 3-0. Smith with 3 home runs, 33 RBIs on the season. 3 balls and no strikes. Fastball inside, and it will be called a strike, and the count goes to 3-1. Beautiful day here in Great Bend. We'll stay in the high 70s all day. Clouds overhead, but a lot of sunshine. 3 balls and no strikes, 1 out. Fastball outside, and the count goes full at 3-2. As Nava puts that one right on the outside corner. Three balls and 2 strikes. Ottawa with a runner on first here in the bottom of the third. Smith popping this one up to the second baseman and easily making the catch is Fudge for out number 2. To the plate will come the first baseman, Jordan Sarnecki. Ottawa really making Nava work on the pitcher's plate. She's had 4 walks. Has gotten to a full count 3 or 4 other times. Fastball catches the outside corner for strike one as Sarnecki gets behind the count at 0-1. Sarnecki walked in the second inning. Breaking ball catches the inside corner this time, and the count goes to 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Breaking ball high, and Sarnecki swings at it out of the zone, and that'll do it. She will strike out for the third out. We'll head to the top of the fourth. Ottawa leads 1-0. You've been listening to Ottawa University Lady Braves softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Come to Cosentino's Price Chopper in South Ottawa for a huge sale through May 22nd. It's their 70th anniversary, and they're celebrating by giving you the hottest prices of the year and the courteous customer service that's been their mission since 1948. Cosentino's Price Chopper, 120 East 19th in Ottawa.
We came to Arvest Bank to learn about free blue checking. What do you like best about your account with no monthly fee?
Just, it's convenient, it's free. When they told me it's free, I was like, what?
I've used several other banks in the past, and so it was very nice to switch to one that had an actually free checking account.
It's just one less thing you have to worry about taking out of your budget.
Do you know the monthly fee for your checking account?
Oh, yes. Zero.
Congratulations. Arvest Bank. Our customers say it best.
Subway of Ottawa is proud to be a longtime supporter of the area sports teams and wishes the OU Lady Braves softball and OU men's baseball teams the best of luck in the KCAC tournament. Download the Subway app to order ahead, and don't forget, it's always Subway my way at Subway of Ottawa.
I came here to run cross country, and it ended up being way different than I thought it was going to be. It's unlike anything I've ever been a part of to be on the team. Everyone is so completely different. There are people you never thought you'd be friends with, nothing like your outside friends, but somehow you all click to be the same and have the same interests, but yet completely different. Everyone's always there for you. It's not just about running. Friendships and families like they're your siblings when you're away from home. That's what it means to be a part of the Braves cross country and track team, to be a family.
Be a Brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
Welcome back to Great Bend, Kansas, as we start the top of the fourth inning. Lady Braves lead 1-0 over the Bethany College Lady Swedes. Rebecca Clinton has pitched all 3 innings up to this point as the senior transfer from Mississippi Valley State has 5 strikeouts through 3 innings. Clinton is a senior from Ponca City, Oklahoma. And leading off the inning for Bethany will be the 3-hitter, Alyssa Montoya. She'll be followed by Flores and Inslee. So 3, 4, and 5, the heart of the Bethany lineup. Montoya struck out swinging in her first plate appearance, and this one is hit to left field, right at Corey Lacey, and she makes the catch for out number 1. So 1 pitch and 1 out here for the Lady Braves in the top of the fourth. And up steps Sierra Flores. And Flores is going to pop this one in the air to second base, and Romero drops it at second. Just got caught looking into the sun. And head coach Jay Cant telling Romero she should have let Matika make that play out in right field, as Romero going back, and there's about a 3-inch gap between the dirt and the grass, and looked like her feet kind of got caught in it. And Clinton will start off Inslee with a fastball that's fouled back to the screen for strike 1, so Bethany gets a runner on after the error from the Lady Braves. No balls and 1 strike. To the catcher, Inslee. Fastball that's hit off the side of the bat, and making the catch on the run at first base is Sarnecki, as she ran all the way into the on-deck circle. And makes the catch on the run for out number 2. More importantly, leaving the runner at first base. Brings up the right fielder, Shannon Williams, who had a base hit in her first plate appearance. And this one's going to be hit over the head of Romero, and what a play by Romero as she was running out of the infield ends up flipping the softball back behind her back, and stepping on the bag at second is Hickman for the 3rd out. So no runs on no hits for Bethany here in the top of the fourth as we head to the bottom half. You're listening to Ottawa University Lady Braves softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KLFO.
Anyone can call themselves a construction company, slap a sign on the side of their truck, and drive around town looking for work. Is that who you want to hire? No. You're smarter than that. Wise Guys Construction at 108 North Main in Ottawa has been in business for 13 years, building new residential homes, adding additions and finishing basements, solving commercial structure needs for businesses, and repairing damage left behind from fire or water. When it comes to who you hire for residential and commercial construction needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction at 785-229-5651.
Cosentino's Price Chopper may not look a day over 65, but they're celebrating their 70th anniversary, and they're doing it with a huge sale. Don't miss out on the hottest prices of the year at Cosentino's Price Chopper in South Ottawa, celebrating low prices since 1948. Subway of Ottawa is proud to be a longtime supporter of the area sports teams and wishes the OU Lady Braves softball and OU men's baseball teams the best of luck in the KCAC tournament. Download the Subway app to order ahead, and don't forget, it's always Subway my way at Subway of Ottawa. If you're expecting, you have 1,000 questions that Ransom Memorial Health can help answer with their next childbirth class starting July 23rd. Learn about the importance of nutrition, healthy labor, even tour the family birthplace. Find out more by calling 229-8458 or go online to ransom.org.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Ottawa still leads 1-0 as we head to the bottom of the fourth inning. And leading it off will be Alexa Romero, who made a tremendous play to end the inning, as she was able to stop a ball that was grounded up the middle and then flip it behind her back and get the out at second base with the force out. Get Ottawa out of the inning and prevent Bethany from scoring. Romero had a fielder's choice in the second inning, batting .331, 3 home runs, 29 RBIs. And she takes a breaking ball for a strike. The count goes to 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Breaking ball again down the middle for strike 2, and the count goes to 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Breaking ball in the dirt, and the count goes to 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, no outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Ottawa leads 1-0 with Alexa Romero at the plate. Romero takes outside for ball 2, and the count evens at 2-2. Romero with a wide open stance. Hits this one to third base, takes 2 hops. Third baseman picks it up but can't make the throw, and Romero is safe. I'd like to see what the official scoring is. I would expect that to be ruled an error. We'll wait for the official ruling. That brings to the plate Sierra Rutley. Pitch to Rutley is outside for ball 1, and the count goes to 1-0. Rutley, the sophomore from Leavenworth, takes a fastball down the middle for strike 1. The count goes to 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Breaking ball in the dirt that Rutley swings over the top of, and the count goes to 1-2. Count at 1-2. Rutley hits this one over the head of the shortstop, and that'll land in left field. So a single that'll move up Romero to second, and Ottawa with runners at first and second, and no outs. Brings up the 9-hitter, Tommy Lynn Hickman, the lefty slap hitter for the Lady Braves. And they're going to have a meeting on the mound here to talk with Ashley Nava. We'll go ahead and take a quick 30-second break. You listen on to University Lady Braves softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
If you were around 100 years ago, your doctor was your friend. Your neighbor might be your insurance agent. You could talk to the grocery store manager at church. Not so today, except when it comes to Kansas State Bank. Kansas State Bank is a local bank and has kept the proud tradition started by its founder, Glenn H. Hill, 100 years ago. Go to practically any other area, and all of the banks have sold out to big corporations run by suits and teakwood offices on the East Coast. Not here. Kansas State Bank remains Kansas State Bank. Your neighbors, Member FDIC.
Hello, friends. Dr. Bartholomew Periwinkle again, here in the Pizza Time Laboratory, where this time I've created the world's first pizza duplicator. You place a delicious Pizza Time pie here, press the button, and you get 2 pizzas. Hey, who are you? What do you mean, who am I? Who are you? Get out of my lap. You're the clone.
Let Pizza Time make you 2 large single-topping pizzas for just $20.99. Follow at Pizza Time Pub on Twitter or like their Facebook page. Pizza Time, 208 South Main Street in Ottawa, or at your door by calling 785-242-TIME. Always free delivery.
Serta, America's #1 mattress maker, has developed an all-new line of Serta iComfort hybrid mattresses, and Messenger's Home Furnishings must clear out all old models before receiving the new ones. This includes all warehouse stock as well as showroom models. Save hundreds of dollars on match sets of the highest-rated mattresses on the market while they last. Because of the volume of mattresses Messenger sells, Serta is providing special long-term interest-free financing to Messenger's customers. Get the best sleep of your life. Get a Serta at Messenger's Home Furnishings, South Ottawa.
Your Sears hometown store has the things you need from the brands you trust. Appliances, electronics, home and garden equipment, tools, mattresses, exercise equipment, and more. Kenmore, Frigidaire, Samsung, Whirlpool, Craftsman, Serta, Beauty Rest, Briggs & Stratton, Kohler, Nordic Track, and more. And it's all conveniently located in historic downtown Ottawa. 220 South Main. Open weekdays 9 to 7, Saturdays 9 to 6, and Sundays noon to 5. It's your Sears hometown store.
Save more with Liberty Mutual Insurance.
Hey, what are you doing up here on the roof? I want to tell the world I just met the woman of my dreams. Well, what about you? I want to tell the world that Liberty Mutual saved me $782. Liberty did what? They saved me $782. Oh, you go first then. $782 really puts finding love into perspective.
Visit us online to get a quote, and you could save $782. Liberty Mutual Insurance. Based on a recent countrywide new customer survey, coverage is underwritten by Liberty Mutual Insurance Company, Equal Housing Insurer.
I'm at Walgreens because spring is in the air and so are my allergies. Fortunately, Walgreens is right around the corner to help me find the right relief fast. As soon as I get an itchy nose, sneezing, or watery eyes, I find exactly what I need, like Zyrtec, which provides fast, strong relief from my toughest allergy symptoms. So, although spring is in the air, thanks to Walgreens, so is allergy relief. Walgreens, trusted since 1901. Now with card, select Zyrtec products are $18.99 through May 5th. Use as directed.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Hickman digs in, and she's going to bunt it down the third baseline, but it's going to go foul. That one had a little bit of side spin on it and landed on the chalk and spun its way to the left to go foul. So the count at 0-1 to Hickman. No outs here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Ottawa leading 1-0 over the Bethany College Lady Swedes in KCAC softball tournament action. Fastball to Hickman hits towards first base. Nice play by the first baseman as they will tag Hickman out at first. But the runners move up to second and third as Valentine at first kept it in front of her and then flipped it to Fudge, who was covering first base. So now Corey Lacey will step in with one out here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Runners at second and third. It's Romero standing on third. Bretley standing on second. Lacey, the lefty, takes it and hits it down the line, and this one is going to go for extra bases. 1 run scores. 2 run scores. Lacey digging for third. They're going to send her home from third for the inside the park home run, and she goes back to third base as Lacey was motoring around third. And head coach Jay Can has her stop about halfway down the line and go back to third base as Bethany finally relays it home. But the damage is done, and Ottawa takes a 3-run lead here in the bottom of the fourth inning on a Corey Lacey RBI double. Excuse me, maybe an RBI triple. So we will have a pitching change, and we'll take a timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Lady Braves softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KLFO.
Have you seen the Coliseum in Rome? Kind of crumbly looking, isn't it? That's because it wasn't built by C.S. Cunningham Concrete. In fact, if C.S. Cunningham had been around back then, the Leaning Tower of Pisa would simply be known as the Tower of Pisa. No lean. That's because C.S. Cunningham Concrete does it right, with fully trained and licensed workers. If they'd built the London Bridge, there'd be no song about it falling down. Commercial, residential, concrete. C.S. Cunningham, 785-242-7101.
After 49 years in the same place, Sutton's Jewelry has moved. Hi, this is Kathy Sutton inviting you to the new home of Sutton's Jewelry, 2 doors down at 213 South Main, on the other side of the Plaza Theater. We hope you'll come and pay us a visit and find more space, more beautiful inventory, and even a few surprises. We're excited to share our new updates and promise to continue providing quality jewelry and accessories, professional service, and the same Sutton's Jewelry loyalty. Sutton's Jewelry, now at 213 South Main in downtown Ottawa.
I'm Dr. Chris Koster, Ransom Memorial Health Pediatric Care. We provide specialized pediatric care, which gives us the ability to take care of sick babies and those with special needs as we coordinate the specialty care they need. We also provide routine checkups for well child care, including growth, development, vaccines, sports physicals, and more. There's nothing more important to a parent than the health and wellness of their child. And at Ransom Memorial Health Pediatric Care, we make sure that care is remarkable. Call 229-8891 today or visit ransom.org.
The all-new Leon's Restaurant knows how much you love a home-cooked meal. So today, let Leon's do the cooking for you. Lunches are all about great taste for hungry folks on the go, like salads and wraps, burgers and sandwiches, burritos, and bowls. Enjoy your evenings with a delicious home-style dinner, including chicken, catfish, and chicken fried steak, even daily food specials. Dine in or carry out 11 until 8, Monday through Thursday, open till 9, Friday and Saturday at 429 South Main, Ottawa. Leon's Restaurant. Come enjoy the new concept and menu, and yes, Bob is still the man.
After the RBI triple from Corey Lacey to give Ottawa the 3-0 lead, Kenzie Stevens will step to the plate with just one out here in the bottom of the 4th inning, looking to add to the Ottawa lead. Lacey, who was getting the go sign from head coach Jay Cant, made it about halfway up the line and actually would have scored as the throw bounced off the plate and went over the head of the catcher, but pitcher was backing up. And into the game here for Bethany after the pitching change is going to be number 4, Lauren Quintana, the sophomore. Quintana, 5.84 ERA, 3-10 record, and she's able to blow one by Kenzie Stevens for strike one, and the count goes to 1-1. Quintana has 50 strikeouts, gives it a 337 average. Much more speed than what we saw from Nava in the pitching circle. She gets ahead in the count at 1-2 as Stevens looked to try and drop down the bunt, but unable to make contact, and she's behind at 1-2. Stevens had a sacrifice bunt in the first and grounded to first in the second. This one's going to be hit towards third base, hits off the third baseman's glove, and they're not able to get her at first. So even though Lacey stays at third, Kenzie Stevens able to get an infield single, and Ottawa has runners at the corners with just one out here in the bottom of the 4th inning, leading 3-0. And to the plate will come the right fielder, Peyton Matika. First pitch is going to catch the outside corner for strike one, and the count goes to 0-1. Ottawa leading 3-0. Corey Lacey with all 3 RBIs in this game, had an RBI single in the second, and then an RBI, 2 RBI triple. And looking to take second is Stevens, as she is safe at second base, but Matika behind in the count. Matika behind at 0-2. Pitch is going to be hit over the head of the shortstop, and that's going to score Lacey from third. Stevens will move up to third base, but an RBI single from Peyton Matika gives Ottawa a 4-1 lead. Still just one out in the inning. And here comes Elena Cott-Lori to the plate. She'll take a fastball down the middle for strike one. And the count goes to 0-1. No balls and one strike. Fastball in the dirt. Will go by the catcher, and Stevens is going to score from third easily. And Matika goes back, able to take second, almost takes third. Does get back to the bag, and Ottawa extends the lead on the wild pitch. So Ottawa now with a 5-0 lead here in the bottom of the fourth. So a runner on second, and Cott-Lori pops this one up to short. Easy play for the shortstop Flores for out number 2. And Cott-Lori really struggling here on that right ankle. Seen it taped up several times today. And that brings Aaron Smith to the plate. Two outs here in the bottom of the fourth as Smith takes fastball for strike one. The count goes to 0-1. No balls, one strike, 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Smith hits this one to the left side, and making the play at short is going to be Flores for the third out, but Ottawa scores 4 runs and extends their lead to 5-0. As we head to the top of the fifth, you're listening to Ottawa University Lady Braves softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Being a small farmer has never been tougher. Dan Wegmuller is a farmer and an American Family Insurance customer.
So it's good that American Family Insurance covers just what I need, because our dream is to become a century farm, a farm that's been in our family 100 years, and pass this life on to the next generation.
American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Learn more at amfam.com/farm.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
No matter what your taste of music, the 312th United States Army Band has you covered. In concert, Sunday, May 6th at 3 p.m., you'll enjoy concert band, brass band, and a rock group. The 312th United States Army Band of Lawrence switches easily from patriotic to traditional marches to rock and roll. It's free and it's open to the public. May 6th at Ottawa Memorial Auditorium. Made possible by Advantage Electric, CarStar, Goppert State Service Bank, and Ottawa Chamber of Commerce. Find out more at ottawamemorialauditorium.com.
Taking the time to check a few things on your vehicle now can save time later. Lights, signals, and wipers are in working order and your fluids are full. This reminder is from CarStar Ottawa, keeping you safe on the road. Call 242-8916. CarStar. Relax. We'll take it from here.
For all your computer services and repair, call Don Hardman, 418-2331.
BTI John Deere is offering spring service specials for your lawn and garden. Call BTI John Deere today for an appointment to tune up your lawn tractors, zero-turn mid-Z mowers, gators, or push or self-propelled mowers. Your BTI John Deere service department is prepared to get you spring ready. Ask about free pickup and delivery. BTI John Deere, located in Buckland, Great Bend, Greensburg, Ness City, Hoxie, and Pratt. Call today to schedule your lawn and garden service special.
A lot of real estate agents just want to move houses. They don't care who buys what, as long as they get it done in the shortest amount of time. But at Reese & Nichols Town & Country Realty, the goal is to make sure you're happy. If you're buying or if you're selling, they're going to work hard to get you the best deal possible. 16 agents with decades of experience. That's who you want. Reese & Nichols Town & Country. Online at reesenichols.com/Ottawa or call 785-242-3182. The absolute best. Reese & Nichols Town & Country Realty.
Ottawa scores 4 runs in the bottom of the fourth inning to take a 5-0 lead over the Bethany College Lady Swedes. All set up by a 3-run triple by Corey Lacey. And then a wild pitch scores Kinsey Stevens. Make the score 5-0. See, that was a two-run RBI single. And then an RBI single by Matika on the following pitch, and then a wild pitch that scored Kinsey Stevens. So 5-0 Ottawa leads here as we start the top of the 5th inning. We will have looks like potentially a pinch hitter here for Bethany as they're going to bring in Nicole Pendleton to pinch hit. Pendleton, 279 average, no home runs and 8 RBIs this season. She is a senior. And she takes a fastball high for ball 1. Count goes to 1-0. Pitch from Clinton is going to be fouled down the first base line, and the count goes to 1-1. One ball, one strike. No outs here in the top of the 5th. And this one's going to be hit towards the second baseman, Romero, and she'll make the catch on the run for out number 1 on the soft liner. One out here in the top of the 5th. And that brings Raylene Castro to the plate. And she fouls it down the third base line for strike 1. So a long strike as that one goes all the way down into the corner on the foul ball. Get a fresh ball in play as Clinton steps back on to the pitcher's plate. Ottawa leading 5-0 here in the top of the 5th. One out. Clinton facing Castro. Fastball that's fouled back. And the count goes to 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Top of the 5th. This is the 8-hitter for Bethany. Fastball high, and Castro chases for strike 3, and that's the second out here in the top of the 5th. And we're going to have another pinch hitter here as into the game for Bethany is going to be Alexis Martinez. Martinez, a sophomore outfielder. And try to take a look here at the stats on the season. She's batting .120, 1 home run, and 2 RBIs. First pitch from Clinton will be a fouled away back to the netting for strike 1. Count is at 0-1. No balls and 1 strike to Martinez, the pinch hitter. Clinton forces a pop fly, and calling off Romero will be Matika for the third out as she makes the catch. She runs right under it and makes the play for the third out. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. Ottawa leading 5-0. You're listening to Ottawa University Lady Braves softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
This is Brandy from Clean and Shine. Looking for Mother's Day ideas? Have our house professionally cleaned and get a fresh bouquet of flowers for $100. Call Clean and Shine at 785-418-3727.
This is Ryan Disbro, your State Farm agent in Garnett. When you think about State Farm, your first thought is insurance, life, health, auto, and home. But did you know my agency can also make the dream of owning a home a reality? Whether it's your first home or your next home, finding the right financing can be confusing. Isn't it nice to know you have help finding just the right mortgage? Call my office today and let's get started on your mortgage needs. 785-448-1660 or visit online at ryandisbro.com. NMLS number 324699.
It's a choice many of us will be faced with. What to do when a parent, a spouse, or another loved one can no longer take care of themselves. There is an answer. Morningstar Care Homes. With real homes in residential neighborhoods, Morningstar Care Homes provides professional, individualized care for seniors dealing with Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, or other memory-related issues. Previously known as Comfort Care Homes, Morningstar will provide the same compassionate home-style care you've come to know and expect. Call 785-594-2603 or visit online at morningstarcarehomes.com.
Social Security provides a death benefit of $255, but the average funeral can cost $10,000 or more. So something isn't adding up. A Modern Woodman representative can help make sure you have enough life insurance to fit your needs and budget. Modern Woodman can help you plan for all stages of life, from protection to saving to retirement.
Hello, I'm Dale Pearson, your Modern Woodman agent in Ottawa, Kansas. Call me today at 242-6566.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
Two up for Ottawa here in the bottom of the fifth inning will be Sarnecki, Romero, and Retley. Talked about in pregame how important it was for the top of the Ottawa lineup to have some success, as they really struggled yesterday, and they have redeemed themselves as Corey Lacey has 3 RBIs. She had an RBI single in the second and then a 2 RBI triple in the fourth inning as Ottawa blew it open with 4 runs. Also an RBI single by Peyton Matika, the 3-hitter. Kinsey Stevens also got on with an infield single. So those are your 2, 3, and 4 hitters. 1, 2, 3 in the lineup. Also, Alexa Romero has had a base hit, and Aaron Smith, your 5-hitter, has had a double. Well, the bottom part of the lineup really carried Ottawa in Game 1, and unfortunately no one could get it going in the nightcap against Oklahoma Wesleyan, but those are the games that can really get your offense going, and hopefully Ottawa can pile it on and add some more insurance here as they lead 5-0. Jordan Sarnecki walked in the second and struck out swinging in the third inning. First pitch is a fastball high from Quintana, and the count goes to 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Fastball again high, and the count goes to 2-0. One ball, one strike. This one's going to be hit hard right at the third baseman, Montoya. She takes it on one hop, able to get it over to first in time to get Sarnecki for out number 1. That brings to the plate Alexa Romero. One out here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Lady Braves leading 5-0. Romero takes a fastball inside for strike 1. The count goes to 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. Fastball in the dirt, and the count goes to 1-1. One ball, 1 strike to Romero. She takes fastball right on the outside corner, and the count goes to 1-2. Fastball high, and the count goes to 2-2. Hey, Matt. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And hitting it off the side of the bat is Romero, and making the catch is the pitcher, Quintana, for out number 2 on the pop-up. 2 outs now, and that brings to the plate Sierra Retley. And trying to take a look at the scoreboard to our right, and if it's going based off of seeding, it would have McPherson in the lead 4-0, but we will have to confirm that one. That would be the potential opponent for the Lady Braves at 5 o'clock if they are to finish this one off. 1 ball, no strikes to Sierra Retley. Fastball inside, and the count goes to 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. 2 outs in the bottom of the fifth. Ottawa leading 5-0. Fastball down the middle, and Quintana earned strike 1. Count at 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. And Retley taking all the way, and the count goes to 3-1. Three balls, one strike to Retley. Fastball catches the outside corner, and the count goes to 3-2. Pitch to Retley, and she fouls it away on a rise ball that was out of the zone, but finds a way to foul it off. And we are now full at 3-2. Three balls, two strikes. And Retley takes low for ball four. And she will walk down to first base. And that brings us to the 9-hitter, Tommy Lynn Hickman. Ottawa with the runner on first with 2 outs in the bottom of the fifth. Fastball that Hickman takes inside for strike one. The count now at 0-1. One ball, no strikes. Hickman bunts it down the third baseline, but a little too strong, and Montoya takes it on one bounce and throws her out at first base for the third out. We'll head to the top of the sixth as Ottawa leads 5-0. Listen to Ottawa University Lady Braves softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Hello, friends. Dr. Bartholomew Periwinkle again here in the Pizza Time Laboratory, where this time I've created the world's first pizza duplicator. You place a delicious Pizza Time pie here, press the button, and you get 2 pizzas. Hey, who are you? What do you mean, who am I? Who are you? Get out of my lap. You're the clone.
Let Pizza Time make you 2 large single-topping pizzas for just $20.99. Follow at Pizza Time Pub on Twitter or like their Facebook page. Pizza Time, 208 South Main Street in Ottawa, or at your door by calling 785-242-TIME. Always free delivery. You already know DIY can help you build the table, but did you know DIY can help you put food on it? Grow your own fresh veggies with the help of DIY. Peppers from bell to jalapeno and everything in between. Tomatoes like Jetstar, Early Grill, and Super Sweet 100. Herbs, rosemary, basil, you name it. That table's going to need a centerpiece, too. Get petunias, marigolds, assorted perennials, sun impatiens, and more at DIY. 10-inch premium hanging baskets, just $11.99. And if all this flower talk has you feeling less manly, well, then buy a chainsaw or something while you're there. DIY, your home-based superstore at 2204 South Princeton Circle Drive in Ottawa. Want to find out where your firearm skills stack up? Join the Gun Guys for League Night every Thursday at 4 at 412 South Main in downtown Ottawa. Find out more online at thegunguys.net or call them 418-0711.
Whether it's an oil change, coolant flush, tires, bodywork, or you need your AC checked, Aaron and his staff at Beanie's Body Shop in Ottawa has been taking care of your vehicle's needs for over a decade. Call for an appointment today. Beanie's Body Shop, 785-242-4082.
Welcome back to Great Bend, Kansas, as Ottawa leads Bethany 5-0 as we head to the top of the sixth. As Ottawa scored 1 run in the second and 4 runs in the fourth to lead 5-0. As Ottawa has a convention at the mound here with Clinton and the rest of the infielders, and they will break as the first batter that she will face is going to be Courtney Fudge. The junior second baseman for Bethany. And she's going to hit this one off the side of the bat right to Alexis Romero for out number 1. Up and down this roster, Ottawa has underclassmen and several juniors. This is a team that is going to be very good a year from now. Have a lot of talent currently, but when you think about the future, looks very bright. Hickman takes it on one bounce. It's short, and she'll go over to first, so 1 pitch and 1 out, and that's 2 down here in the 6th inning. You look at the roster, you have Rebecca Clinton as a senior, McKenna Hadel as a senior, and Kinsey Stevens as a senior. Everyone else is a junior or younger on this Ottawa roster. 2 outs as this one is hit towards short, and the bat breaks. for the third out. Luckily, Hickman manages to avoid the bat and make the catch at the same time for the third out. And that'll do it for Bethany here in the sixth inning. We'll head to the bottom of the sixth as Ottawa leads 5-0. Listen to Ottawa University Lady Braves softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
This memorial moment is brought to you by the Lamb Roberts Funeral Home of Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook, providing compassionate care when you need it most. Here's Lamb Roberts Funeral Director Eric Price.
I have a firm belief that we are not just here to care for your deceased loved one, but more importantly to care for you and the survivors left behind. But often left out or not discussed by funeral homes is funeral financing or payment options. We know that this is an area of service our profession has ignored, and that's why at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, we provide our families with customized payment plans. When you lose a loved one, your focus should be on your grief and your family, not if you have enough in savings to pay for a funeral. We want you to know that our first level of caring for you is to be there to work with you, regardless of your financial situation. And if payments need to be made over time, together, we'll work on a plan that fits your needs.
Lamb Roberts Funeral Home. Call in your time of need. 785-242-3550.
If your oral ED pills are too expensive, Kramer Pharmacy in Ottawa has an alternative. Sildenafil, the active ingredient in Viagra, is available at a fraction of the cost. Call Kramer Pharmacy at 785-242-2055. That's 242-2055. ED doesn't have to be an expensive drug. Call 785-242-2055 today. Kramer Pharmacy, 134 South Main Street, and at KramerRx.com.
This West Franklin Falcon Senior Salute on KOFO is brought to you by DIY Supply in South Ottawa. DIY Supply and KOFO recognize Antone Glenn and Ryan Hayner. Graduation for these seniors is Saturday, May 12th at 10 a.m. in the main gym at West Franklin High School. We congratulate these Falcon seniors on their accomplishments and wish them the best of luck in their future endeavors. The Senior Salute is brought to you by DIY Supply and KOFO.
This is Dr. Chad Meese of Frank Eye Center with your vision-centered, patient-focused healthcare minute. Did you know that most eye diseases such as cataracts, glaucoma, and macular degeneration are treatable or preventable? Did you also know that you don't usually need vision insurance to get a good medical eye exam? Call for an appointment soon so we can do everything possible to keep you or your loved ones seeing all the wonderful things this world has to offer, like watching those grandkids. Frank Eye Center, 242-4242, frankeyecenter.com.
This is Caleb Gaylord, Executive Director of Vintage Park at Gardner. We're offering you spring savings that will last through summer, fall, and winter. Right now, a Vintage Suite at Vintage Park at Gardner is only $29.95 a month through December. That's a 20% spring savings that lasts through all the seasons. Call today because this spring savings offer ends May 15th. Schedule a tour of Vintage Park at Gardner, the assisted living community waiting for you. 913-856-7643 or visit VintageParkAssistedLiving.com.
Welcome back to Great Bend as Ottawa leads 5-0 as they hit here in the bottom of the sixth inning. They will face Quintana, who has done a good job in relief, only given up one hit since she came in the fourth inning. In relief of Nava, who gave up all 5 runs, she will face Corey Lacey, Kinsey Stevens, and Peyton Matika here in the bottom of the sixth inning. Lacey, who has 3 RBIs, walked in the first, singled to center in the second, and tripled down the right field line in the fourth. Do have a final score from Ottawa University baseball as they fall to Tabor in an elimination game 8-3. Ottawa led that game 3-2 after the first inning, but furious comeback got Tabor the victory, and a looping single from Lacey, and she looks to take second and does, as that one looped over the head of the shortstop and was tailing away from the left fielder, gave Lacey plenty of time to round first and take second. So Lacey now with a single, a double, and a triple, just a home run away from the cycle. Not sure she'll get another chance to swing the bat, but huge game for Corey Lacey on the leadoff spot. That brings to the plate Kinsey Stevens, who takes fastball inside and high, and it's called a strike. So no balls, one strike, no outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Ottawa with the runner in scoring position. Stevens hits this one to left field, but a good beat on it is the left fielder, and they'll make a play for out number 1. One thing you got to like about this Ottawa top of the lineup here today is that they have made solid contact all afternoon, which can only bode well going forward. As they win this game, they'll play another elimination game later this afternoon. On the bracket, it's scheduled for 5 o'clock. So 1 out with Lacey standing on first base as Matika comes to the plate, and she takes a fastball for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike to Peyton Matika. Matika takes a rise ball high, and it will go to 1-1. The ball is 1 strike to Matika. Corey Lacey standing on second with 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th, and the Lady Braves leading 5-0. Matika takes fastball outside, and it's called a strike, and the count at 1-2. Matika flied to left in the 1st and the 2nd, and then single to left center in the 4th, which was an RBI single. Rise ball way out of the zone that the catcher Pendleton somehow manages to catch way above her head. If that goes to the backstop, that is easily a base for Lacey. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Matika gets jammed inside but manages to foul it away and stays alive at 2-2. Matika stepping out of the box for a second. Now she'll gather herself and step back in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Matika turns on this one, and it goes foul down the third base line. Will remain at 2-2. I want to thank Matt Hake for helping us out today as he took over the play-by-play duties for the last 5 innings of the baseball game, along with Matt Kincaid, who has joined me all week for baseball and softball action. This one's going to be hit down the line, and making the play in right field, Lacey not tagging up on the play, as Williams caught it about 15 yards past first base. Head coach Jay Kent not looking to press it here, as Cott Laurie comes to the plate with 2 outs and Corey Lacey standing on second. And Cott Laurie swinging at the rise ball. She swings under it for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Ottawa leading 5-0 here in the bottom of the 6th. Trying to add some more insurance. Cott Laurie takes a fastball for strike 2, and the count goes to 0-2. Quintana set, and rise ball is high. 4-1, and the count goes to 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Here in the 6th, Cott Laurie turns on and hits it up the middle. Lacey turns from third, and she's coming home, and she will score easily as she slides home and gives Ottawa a 6-run lead on the RBI single from Elena Cott Laurie. And that makes the score 6-0 in favor of the Lady Braves. And we're going to have a pinch runner for the Lady Braves. As into the game for Ottawa will be Jessica Reimer, the junior from Leavenworth. So Aaron Smith comes up to the plate. with a runner on first and 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Ottawa adding one more here in the 6th inning. Scored 1 in the 2nd, 4 in the 4th, and 1 here in the 6th. Smith digs into the box. First pitch is in the dirt for ball 1. Count at 1-0. Smith doubled to right center in the 2nd and popped to 2nd in the 3rd. Grounded to short in the 4th. She'll take a fastball in the outside corner for strike 1. One ball, one strike. To Aaron Smith. Fastball high, and the count goes to 2-1. Smith could hit a home run here. She would close out this game, as it would be the 8-run rule. And she tried to swing for the fences that time. Swings over the top of it, and the count goes to 2-2. They will throw down to first base, but runner able to get back in time for the Lady Braves. And this one's going to be popped up to short. And making the play is the third baseman for the 3rd out. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning, Ottawa needs 3 outs to pick up the victory as we head to the top of the 7th. Listen out to University Lady Braves softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
This Ottawa High School Senior Salute on KOFO is brought to you by Ottawa Family Physicians, specializing in family medicine and there for you when injury or illness happens. Ottawa Family Physicians and KOFO recognize Shakaya Aho, Emily Alexander, and Mary Cooper Gollier. Graduation for these seniors is Saturday, May 12th at 7 p.m. at Ottawa High School Steve Grogan Stadium. We congratulate these Cyclone seniors on their accomplishments and wish them the best of luck in their future endeavors. This Senior Salute is brought to you by Ottawa Family Physicians and KOFO.
I love sunny days till they shine on the rug that never recovered from the incident. Need a style refresh? Get it at Gordman's. Find what you need for your home, family, and life with no damage to your wallet. Gordman's had their own refresh, and the biggest surprise is the best kind of sticker shock. With new deliveries each week, I discover something unique and exciting every time I shop, and the deals are amazing. Plus, with G Rewards, I earn points with every dollar I spend, so I can save even more. Gordman's, bigger deals, smaller prices.
Hello, friend. Dr. Bartholomew Periwinkle again, here in the Pizza Time Laboratory, where this time I've created the world's first pizza duplicator. You place a delicious Pizza Time pie here, press the button, and you get 2 pizzas. Hey, who are you? What do you mean, who am I? Who are you? Get out of my lap. You're the clone.
Let Pizza Time make you 2 large single-topping pizzas for just $20.99. Follow at Pizza Time Pub on Twitter or like their Facebook page. Pizza Time, 208 South Main Street in Ottawa, or at your door by calling 785-242-TIME. Always free delivery.
This is Kevin at James Automotive, 1st and Main in Ottawa. As the weather warms up, it can take a toll on your battery. Schedule a battery check today for your peace of mind. 242-3376.
For the top of the 7th, as Ottawa will have a new pitcher on the mound, as Shelby Harvey, who pitched yesterday evening, will come to the plate. And she will be facing Sierra Flores. Harvey's first pitch is hit deep to left field. Lacey on the run, and this one is off the fence, as digging for second is Flores. And Harvey gives up a double to start the top of the 7th. And a pinch hitter here as Brianna Womack will hit for the Swedes. Womack is a pinch hitter, as they announce it over the PA system. Womack batting from the right side. Sophomore third baseman. And she's going to pop this one into left field, and Lacey's going to make the play for the first out. And it is Friends leading 6-1 in the 5th inning against McPherson. First pitch from Harvey, again hit to left field, and it's going to be fouled down the third base line for strike one. As she faces Shannon Williams, the right fielder. Pitch from Harvey, driven down the third base line, foul again. The count goes to 0-2. Harvey's numbers this season, a 4.10 ERA. 14 innings pitched. He's up a .359 average, has 6 strikeouts this year. No balls and 2 strikes. Rise ball high, and the count goes to 1-2. Just confirmed it is a 6-1 lead for Friends. This one hit off the end of the bat. It's going to loop into center field for a base hit. And Bethany will have runners at the corners here with 1 out. And that will bring to the plate number 14, Nicole Pendleton. And Pendleton will foul this one back to the net. 4 strike 1. We will have head coach Jay Kent stopping by after the conclusion of this one, win or lose. 0-1 count. Harvey Rise ball is high. 4-1, and the count goes to 1-1. Pendleton, who came into the game in the 3rd inning at catcher. 1 ball, 1 strike, and Harvey with the breaking ball. Pitches inside, and the count goes to 2-1. 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Ottawa needs 2 outs to close it out. They lead 6-0. But Bethany is looking to strike, and they do as they get a single down the third base line, and they score their first run of the afternoon. The score now 6-1. With runners still at first and second. And it looks like another pinch hitter here for Bethany. So an RBI single for the Swedes. Cuts the lead 6-1 for Ottawa. And the pinch hitter here for Bethany is going to be number 15, Raylene Castro, and she's going to shoot this one down the third base line, foul for strike 1. So no balls and 1 strike. 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Runners at first and second for the Swedes. Ottawa leads by 5, 6-1. This one's going to be shot into the Ottawa dugout as it caroms off the gate and back out into the field as the count goes to 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitch from Harvey, rise ball that just getting a piece of it is Castro. The count remains at 0-2. One ball, no balls and 2 strikes to Castro. Harvey's pitch on the way is driven right back at her. She makes the catch as it was hit right back to her. That's out number 2. So the Swedes down to their final out. Stepping to the plate will be Hannah Price, the freshman outfielder. Pitch from Harvey is fouled to the screen for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Runners still at first and second for the Swedes. Price struck out swinging in the third inning. And now she fouls this one back behind home plate. And the count goes to 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ottawa looking to move on here with a victory in the losers bracket. They would have a date with the winner of McPherson and Friends. Friends leading that one 6-1 as well. That one only in the 5th inning. And jamming Price inside is Harvey, and she fouls it away, and it remains at 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Pitch from Harvey on the way is driven right at Romero. She takes it off the chest, goes to first base, and will get the final out as sliding into first base was Price. But Ottawa gets the victory 6-1 over Bethany in the elimination matchup, and we'll move on to play later this afternoon at 5 p.m. We'll take a short break. You can listen to Ottawa University Lady Braves softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
The all-new Leon's Restaurant knows how much you love a home-cooked meal. So today, let Leon's do the cooking for you. Lunches are all about great taste for hungry folks on the go, like salads and wraps, burgers and sandwiches, burritos, and bowls. Enjoy your evenings with a delicious home-style dinner, including chicken, catfish, and chicken fried steak, even daily food specials. Dine in or carry out 11 until 8, Monday through Thursday, open till 9, Friday and Saturday, at 429 South Main, Ottawa. Leon's Restaurant. Come enjoy the new concept and menu, and yes, Bob is still the man.
A true story from a homeowner who dialed Jason Dials, owner of Dials Construction.
We bought a house that needed a ton of work, so we had lots of contractors coming through, and Jason did a wonderful job of coordinating everybody's activities and keeping the project moving along.
And the result?
Jason really delivered something that was beyond what we expected.
Would you recommend Dials Construction?
If somebody asked me who to use for their construction project, I'd tell them to dial Dials.
Dials Construction, 418-8211, 418-8211. Dial Dials.
Hey everyone, this is Chad Bruner here from the Auto Recreation Commission. Summer is right around the corner and the ORC is gearing up with events and activities. We are currently registering for adult softball, adult volleyball, Tiny Tot T-ball, and our summer camps. Don't forget to join us for some fun in the sun at the Forest Park Pool this summer. Opening day for the pool is Friday, May 25th. For more information, visit the Gopper Building, call us at 785-242-1939, or visit us at orcottawas.org. Auto Recreation Commission, bringing recreation to life.
This Ottawa High School Senior Salute on KOFO is brought to you by the Ottawa Co-op, your partner for success. The Ottawa Co-op and KOFO recognize Bethany Suresig, Faith Schmoe, Matthew Schultz, Carl Schultz. Graduation for these seniors is Saturday, May 12th at 7 p.m. at Ottawa High School Steve Grogan Stadium. We congratulate these Cyclone seniors on their accomplishments and wish them the best of luck in their future endeavors. This senior salute is brought to you by the Ottawa Co-op and KOFO.
Joined by head coach Jay Can after the Lady Braves get the victory over Bethany College 6-1. Yesterday, coach, the top of your lineup struggled to kind of get the bats going. Today, completely opposite story as your hitters 1, 2, and 3 took care of the majority of the RBIs.
They did, and we're going to need them to do that again. Plus, we're going to need the bottom of the orders we're going to need the whole order to be good if we want to continue to advance. I mean, now we're, what the last 4 or 5 teams standing, and they're all got good pitching, all good teams, and so we're going to have to be quick a little bit more 1 through 9 than just relying on 3 or 4 per game to do the job offensively.
Well, and you talk about having good pitching. Rebecca Clinton yet again goes 6 innings. Only gives up 2 hits, 1 earned run, and 6 strikeouts. She gave up a leadoff single, but after that, she was in firm control.
She was. I mean, you just felt like she was in control the whole game after that leadoff single, and that's what seniors are supposed to do at this time of the year. You got to be able to ride seniors in the postseason, and we're going to hopefully get that kind of performance again next game.
It's just as important. You get an opportunity to play an elimination game. Has a different feel, of course, knowing that if you don't win the game, your season is over. Could potentially be running into a Friends team that is leading 6-1 right now in the 6th inning. Played McPherson one time. If they're able to make the comeback, they've already seen you once. But how do you prepare if you end up taking on Friends?
Well, it'll be a tough one. I mean, we went to their place and swept them a couple weeks ago, and And it's really tough to beat a team 3 times, and they're going to be ready for us. I mean, they're going to want a piece of us. Anytime somebody goes to your field and takes 2 from you, if you get the opportunity to see them another time, I mean, you're going to be a little more amped. And when basically the seasons are on the line for both teams, you should get a heck of a game and a lot of effort and intensity. And so, whoever we play, whether it's McPherson or Friends, we know we got to come with everything we got.
Well, Coach, thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you this afternoon as the Lady Braves survive to play one more as they move on in the KCAC tournament. We will go ahead and wrap this one up as we will have the coverage this afternoon as that one is scheduled to start at 5 p.m. and we'll have it for you on KOFO at 1220 and 103.7 FM. Want to thank Dave and Brad and Sean all back in the station for all their work on the production of today's game. And we'll see you again at 5 o'clock. Have a great day, everybody.
We hope you enjoyed this Ottawa University Brave Sports broadcast on KOFO. Brought to you by Quality Structures Incorporated, Modern Woodman Agent Dale Pearson, Dr. Hale Family Dentistry, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Dials Construction, and by Leon's in downtown Ottawa, Sutton's Jewelry, Advantage Electric, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, also by Ransom Memorial Hospital, C.S. Cunningham Construction, Ottawa University, Kramer Pharmacy, Ottawa Recreation Commission, and Cosentino's Price Chopper, Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers, and by Messenger's Home Furnishings, Arvest Bank, Wise Guys Construction, All Seasons Air Conditioning and Heating, and CarStar. For more information about our next OU Brave Sports broadcast, visit our website at KOFO.com and listen daily to the KOFO Sports Calendar. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.
Napa know-how. Hear that screeching sound from your car? It's your brakes yelling, "Change me." So head to any Napa Auto Care Center and we'll replace them for you. Or go to any Napa Auto Parts store and do it yourself. Either way, you'll get a $50 prepaid Visa card by mail on qualifying purchases over $250. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how. Napa know-how. At participating Napa Auto Parts stores. Offer expires 5/31/18.
Clog Pourers, we need to talk. I'm tired of all your baggage. Deep down dirt, oil, and yeah, even stubborn blackheads. We are so over. And breaking up has never been easier. Meet my Biore Deep Cleansing Charcoal Pour Strip. This strip with natural charcoal will instantly pluck out a week's worth of gunk in just 10 minutes. Sorry, Clog Pourers. It's not me. It's you. And now I'm stripping with Biore. Biore. Free your pores.
Pros in the know start with Lowe's because Lowe's saves pros money every day. Get up to 20% off select concrete and masonry mixes when you buy in bulk. Plus, save 5% on every purchase every day when you use your Lowe's business credit account. So, Pro, now that you know, let's get started. See the Lowe's Pro Desk or lowesforpros.com for more details. Credit offer subject to credit approval. Can't be combined with other credit offers. Exclusions apply. U.S. only.
Information and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Here's the latest from ABC News. I'm Daria Albinger. President Trump speaking to a cheering crowd at the NRA's annual convention in Dallas. ABC's Jim Ryan is there.
After momentarily suggesting in February that new gun regulations might be an appropriate response to mass shootings and school violence of the type we saw in Parkland, President Trump now is following from the NRA playbook much more closely, even quoting a favorite slogan of the NRA during his speech in front of the organization, saying, "There's no more sign inviting to a shooter at a school than the gun-free school zone sign."
After the Parkland shooting, the president had urged lawmakers not to be afraid of the NRA. A federal judge grilled prosecutors on special counsel Robert Mueller's team today.
In a Virginia federal court, Judge T.S. Ellis questioned the broad scope of the special counsel's probe, saying, quote, "We don't want anyone with unfettered power." Lawyers for Paul Manafort are arguing the bank and tax fraud charges leveled against him exceed the special counsel's authority. Ellis, who is a Reagan appointee, suggested the special counsel's counsel's motive is to get information from Manafort on President Trump that could, quote, lead to his prosecution or impeachment. Arlette Saenz, ABC News, Washington.
The president's newest lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, has released a statement attempting to clarify what Mr. Trump knew about the Stormy Daniels payment. Giuliani also says no campaign rules were broken because the money was for a personal matter. In Chicago, the search continues for a gunman who ambushed an ATF officer this morning, shooting him in the face. Chicago Police Superintendent Eddie Johnson.
My message to those responsible is simply this: we will find you.
The shooting happened during a drug investigation. The officer is expected to make a full recovery. The Labor Department says the unemployment rate fell to 3.9% last month, the first time that's happened since the year 2000. This is ABC News.
I'm at Walgreens because spring is in the air and so are my allergies. Fortunately, Walgreens is right around the corner to help me find the right relief fast. As soon as I get an itchy nose, sneezing, or watery eyes, I find exactly what I need, like Zyrtec, which provides fast, strong relief from my toughest allergy symptoms. So, although spring is in the air, thanks to Walgreens, so is allergy relief. Walgreens, trusted since 1901. Now with card, select Zyrtec products are $18.99 through May 5th. Use as directed.
It's a great time to let go with the Samsung Spring for Something New event. Upgrade and save on the latest Samsung appliances, like the Family Hub refrigerator and the Flex Wash and Flex Dry laundry pair. Upgrade to Samsung appliances today and get up to $500 back. Shop now at your local retailers or Samsung.com. $500 Visa reward cards. Requires purchase of 3 or more appliances over $5,000 in online plan. Excludes Chef Collection. See Samsung.com for terms.
No death penalty for a man accused of killing 7 women in northwest Indiana.
In exchange for pleading guilty to the deaths of 7 women, Darren Vann of Gary, Indiana, will face life in prison without parole when he's sentenced later this month. Vann entered guilty pleas during a court hearing Friday. He was arrested in 2014 following the death of a 19-year-old woman. Her body was found in a hotel bathtub. After his arrest, he led police to the bodies of other women hidden in vacant Gary buildings. Ryan Burrow, ABC News, Chicago.
Evacuations continue as a volcano has been shooting lava 100 feet into the air in Hawaii.
The Emergency Management Agency in Hawaii says high levels of dangerous sulfur dioxide gas have been detected in the evacuation zone now. All residents in 2 neighborhoods, Leilani Estates and Lanapuna Gardens, are being told they must evacuate immediately. It's unknown how long they could be under threat from eruptions and lava. Alex Stone, ABC News.
That lava is seeping through ground cracks in some areas. Daria Albinger, ABC News.
Your pizza time is 4:04. Good afternoon. I'm Sean Torres in the KOFO newsroom with this hour's top stories, brought to you by Ransom Memorial Health in Ottawa, now providing 3D mammography for early and better detection of breast cancers. Call 833-RMH Care to make an appointment today for remarkable care, or visit ransom.org. The month of May is Building Safety Month, and the Ottawa City Commission approved a proclamation recognizing the event. Ottawa Community Development Director Wendy Lee says having building codes saves both lives and property.
I'm confident that the more that we utilize those national codes, the more likely we won't have as much loss of life at the very least, and hopefully loss of property because of those partnerships. But certainly even the effects of a hailstorm, new materials are coming out, and I'm sure there's many people that are recognizing that there are things changing, and that in 2004 when we had a hailstorm, we didn't have ice and snow things, but now we do. And that there are materials now that may mean that the next hailstorm has less damage to you. And while it's a terrible thing, we're glad that at least, we don't have people that are having floods in their homes and things where they simply can't live there.
The City Commission approved the proclamation unanimously. Kansas Governor Jeff Colyer signed an executive order Wednesday morning supporting Ban the Box initiative. The new law requires state agencies remove the checkbox from their job applications that ask if someone has a criminal record. Governor Colyer talked about those who have served their debt to society.
They're seeking potential employment opportunities. They want to be a part of our community once again. And unfortunately, the current process disqualifies otherwise capable applicants before they have a chance to explain and discuss their past setbacks. Individuals with criminal records often experience obstacles that increase the difficulties associated with successfully re-entering society. We want them to have gainful employment.
The law is designed to help people who've been convicted of crimes find work after they've been released from prison or jail, so they are less likely to commit new crimes. 31 states have banned the box policies in government hiring. The order still will allow agencies to ask about an applicant's criminal history during an interview, and it would not apply to positions that cannot legally be held by convicted criminals. And now here's today's closing stock market report, brought to you by Edward Jones.
U.S. stocks were higher today, leaving markets little changed on the week. Apple led technology shares higher after the announcement that Warren Buffett's company bought 75 million shares during the first quarter. In economic news, 164,000 jobs were added in April, lower than the expected 190,000. However, the unemployment rate dropped to a 17-year low of 3.9%. Prices of U.S. Treasuries also rose as yields fell. The Dow Jones Industrial Average was up 332 points to 24,263. The Standard & Poor's 500 Index was up 34 points to 2,663. And the NASDAQ Composite Index was up 121 points to 7,210. In the bond market, the 7-year Treasury yield finished lower at 2.94%. In commodity markets, the spot price of gold rose $2.17 to $1,314.27, and the price of crude oil rose $1.34 to $69.77. In stocks of local interest, UPS was up $1.50 at $111.31. Walmart up $1.30 to $87.53. Great Plains Energy up 47 cents to $33.18. Weststar Energy up 74 cents to $54.79. Williams up 9 cents to $26.19. Garmin down 46 cents at $59.89. AT&T up 20 cents at $32.14. American Eagle down 44 cents at $20.11. CenturyLink up 42 cents at $18.49. One Gas up 69 cents to $74.33. And Amazon was up $8.88 to $1,580.95. This is Tina McComb of Edward Jones, member SIPC, serving individual investors with personalized attention and long-term financial advice at 502 South Cedar in Ottawa, bringing you this KOFO Wall Street Report.
In KOFO sports, the Ottawa University Braves softball and baseball teams were in action today. Casey Weeder had the call.
Braves baseball season comes to an end in the KCAC tournament as they fall to the Tabor Blue Jays 8-3. Tabor finished with 8 runs on 14 hits. Ottawa 3 runs on 6 hits. Tabor jumped out to an early 2-0 lead, but Ottawa responded in the bottom of the first inning by scoring 3 runs of their own. Tabor, though, would extend that lead in the second inning to 5-3 and then score 3 more runs as the game went on to get the victory 8-3. David B. did throw 7 innings in the contest, and Matt Hake finished it out in the final 2. In softball action in their elimination game, the Lady Braves get the victory over Bethany College by the score of 6-1. They were led by their senior pitcher, Rebecca Clinton, who at 6 innings gave up 2 hits, 1 earned run, and had 6 strikeouts. Ottawa struck first in the second inning on a Corey Lacey RBI single. Lacey would then have a 2 RBI triple in the fourth inning to give Ottawa a 3-0 lead. That was followed up by a Peyton Matika RBI single. Got the lead 4-0, and then a wild pitch scored Kenzie Stevens to give Ottawa a 5-0 lead. Ottawa would extend the lead to 6-0 in the bottom of the sixth inning on an RBI single by Elena Cott. Lori Bethany would get 1 in the 7th, but that would be it. And Ottawa will move on to take on the winner of McPherson and Friends at 5 p.m. We'll have that call for you. For KFO Sports, this is Casey Weeder.
The Ottawa University softball squad will take on McPherson with first pitch at 5. Pregame starting at 5:40. At 4:45, your Wise Guys Construction pregame show starting at 4:45 on 1220, 103.7 FM, and via KOFO.com. Your exclusive KOFO Weather Center forecast. Burn bans remain in effect for Lynn County in the KOFO listening area. Tonight clear, the low 50. Tomorrow sunny, the high 83. At the Ottawa Municipal Airport, wind is out of the north at 6, gusting to 12. Relative humidity is 39%. Barometric pressure is trending downward at 30 and 12/100ths of an inch of mercury. And it's beautiful, sunny, and 75. I'm Sean Torres, KOFO News.
Your source for information and entertainment in East Central Kansas. 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Girl, it's high time I tell you, no more messing around. Time to lay these cards on the table and just throw it on out. I'm talking you and the same street name, same last name, same everything. It's a real thing, a how feel thing. So I'ma go on and take a swing. You find the spot and I'll find the money. You be the pretty and I'll be the funny. You plant the flowers, I'll plant the kisses. Baby, let's get right down to business. I'll hang the pictures, you hang the stars. You pick the paint, I'll pick a guitar. Sing you a song out there with the crickets and the frogs. You name the babies and I'll name the dogs. Yeah. You can park your car in the driveway. I'll park my truck in the grass. I'll put a little swing on the front porch. If you put a little tea in my glass, watch the sunset from a gravel road. Kiss me in the kitchen on your tippy toes. Still loving on you when the rooster crows. Watching way more than the garden grow. You find the spot and I'll find the money. You be the pretty and I'll be the funny. You plant the flowers, I'll plant the kisses. Baby, let's get right down to business. I'll hang the pictures, you hang the stars. You pick the paint, I'll pick a guitar. Sing you a song out there with the crickets and the frogs. You name the babies and I'll name the like a damn good lie. You find the spot and I'll find the money. You be the pretty and I'll be the funny. You plant the flowers, I'll plant the kisses. Baby, let's get right down to business. I'll hang the pictures, you hang the stars. You pick the paint, I'll pick a guitar. Sing you a song out there with the crickets and the frogs. You name the babies and I'll name the dogs.
You're listening to Sean Torres on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
We say goodbye, see you around. We turn our backs, then turn back around. We break up, we make up, and we make love. We can't seem to let go, girl, so I'm coming over, running every red light to hell with a closure. Save it for another time. Try not to think about you, but it ain't working. Why put out a fire when it's still burning? Just when I think moving on's getting closer, I'm coming over. Time. Try not to think about you, but it ain't working. Why put out a fire that's burning? I'm coming over, running every red light to hell with a closure. Save it for another time. Try not to think about you, but it ain't working. Why put out a fire?
Chris Young, I'm coming over. Before that, Blake Shelton, I'll name the dogs on KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM. Sean Torres here with you on